morning, everyone, and thanks for watching KSAC News. I'm Reagan Blakey with your national stories. Antonio Brown has recently announced that he is leaving the NFL for good. The once Steelers player who later then moved on to the Raiders and then was dropped once more from the New England Patriots due to sexual misconduct allegations. The NFL said it will continue to investigate Brown's behavior, as it has with stars like Ray Rice and Kareem Hunt, who have run into the problem of the personal conduct policy, whether or not they were convicted of a crime or even charged. Hurricane Imelda has been known to be the deadliest hurricane of 2019 Atlantic hurricane season, devastating the northern Caribbean islands and the eastern United States last week. Imelda intensified slowly and underwent a period of rapid deepening and quickly became a Category 5 hurricane. Imelda is the costliest tropical cyclone to ever hit Haiti and the Bahamas. Thanks, and now to Sophie with the local news.
Thanks, Reagan. Halloween is just around the corner, and Fiesta Texas's Fright Fest is in full swing. Anything from monsters and skeletons to clowns and zombies, Fright Fest features all of your favorite Halloween scares. However, if you're like me and don't like being scared, Six Flags also features special live music and events in celebration of Halloween so that everyone can join in on the fun. This popular attraction began September 13th and will run through November 2nd, so be sure to get your tickets soon. Now to Becca.
Thanks, Sophie. For all you alien lovers out there, the Area 51 raid was large and in charge. With lime green alien suits and tinfoil masks, guests of original Alien Stock Music Festival gave the Martians a run for their money. A viral internet joke that led to an alien-themed music festival in Rachel, Nevada, turned out to be a positive event for humankind. The small town of 50 residents had braced themselves for 3 days of rowdy alien lovers, but it turned out to be a rather peaceful gathering of 3,000, which only had a few arrests over the weekend. As for Area 51, it remained secure with the guards posted at the front gate, who smiled for pictures as the crowds gathered and no aliens were sighted. Now to Reagan with school news.
Don't forget to support the middle school theater department and buy tickets to their musical, Frozen Jr. And for all you Ultimate Frisbee fans, join Frisbee Wednesdays and Thursdays at lunch. Be sure to see Andy Caroselli for more details. Now to Mason with sports.
Thanks, Reagan. Let's have a look at our sideline report for this week. Tuesday, our Lady Lions volleyball team killed it 3-0 overall. Stay tuned for when they play St. Anthony on Friday, as well as a home football game against Geneva at 7 o'clock. That's going to be all for the sports this week. Now to a special segment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Reagan's Ramble. I'm your host, Reagan Blakey, and today we have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Gideon Martinez.
Well, how do you feel about coming back to school?
Kind of bittersweet, if I'm being honest. On one hand, like I like to just do nothing, but on the other hand, like I was getting kind of bored.
Yeah, and
so
you like miss seeing all your friends and stuff. It's nice to be back in a school environment.
Exactly.
How did you keep up with schoolwork while you were gone?
I had to manage my time wisely because it's really easy to get lost in just doing nothing.
Yeah, it's good to stay organized.
Yeah.
And what plans do you have for the future?
When I get out of high school, I'd like to go into criminal justice. And
can you go into more depth on that? Like, what makes you want to go into
when my dad was a policeman when I was a kid, so I want to honor that when I was.
So, what was your cancer exactly?
Medulloblastoma. Was a brain tumor in the brainstem area.
So, how did that affect you? How was the recovery?
It was very hard. I had to do PT almost every day for hours on end.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah,
it was great having you.
It was a pleasure.
This year's retreat provided students with an opportunity to relax and refocus on the Lord, apart from everyday distractions. But were SAC students able to answer some of life's greatest questions? Let's find out. Is cereal more a soup or a salad?
A soup.
Salad. No, I don't know.
Yeah, but if you don't have milk in it, then therefore it makes it a salad because then it's crunchy.
What would happen if Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow"?
It won't grow. Oh no.
Pinocchio's nose will grow?
Then if it didn't grow, he'd be lying.
Then it would grow.
Okay, I can't with this.
If your leg gets cut off, where do you feel the pain?
Wherever it was cut.
In your arm. You don't feel at the bottom part, I'll tell you that.
Is a hot dog more of a taco or a sandwich?
Oh gosh, I hate hot dogs with all of my heart. I don't know, it just seems more like a sandwich. My dad overcooked them one time and it was like black.
Sandwiches aren't crunchy and neither are hot dogs.
Oh,
Neither?
It's definitely not a sandwich.
Can you cry underwater?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Why?
because I've done it.
Water, don't stop those tears.
If vanilla extract is brown, then why is vanilla ice cream white?
I mean...
So the vanilla bean is itself black or brown. So the inside of the vanilla bean would, right? And so the vanilla ice cream is ice cream, right?
And the chemical bonds change the color.
White and black. And so therefore you have both, and therefore the vanilla bean itself would then be brown.
Thank you.
That is gangster. Here's the only
Thanks, Sophie, and welcome back to another installment of Teddy Taste. This week, Andy and I didn't have to travel too far from Saks to find a good barbecue that can satisfy any Texan. True Texas Barbecue is located off Bulverde Road on the side of HEB. They have an excellent selection of meats and exquisite sides that are made fresh and ready to go in a reasonable time. So if you're a Saks high schooler looking for something a little different during off-campus lunch, or a faculty member looking for some good barbecue after work, make sure to head on over to True Texas Barbecue. Now, over to Reagan with her rant.
Vaping has become illegal for people under the age of 21 after a Texas law took effect September 1st. Vaping, however, has become almost a staple of teen culture today. Around 25.7% of teens vape, as reported by the Safety and Health magazine. People are under the general impression that vaping isn't bad because it's marketed as a safe alternative to smoking, but this is ultimately not entirely true. There are many negative side effects to vaping, but arguably the worst side effect is addiction. Most people don't understand that nicotine is a highly addictive substance, and once you're addicted to nicotine, it's substantially easier to convince yourself to smoke cigarettes and use other highly addictive and more dangerous substances. Another major side effect of addiction in teens is the change in brain chemistry. Getting addicted to substances while under the age of 25 affects a still growing brain, which has detrimental long-term effects. When someone becomes reliant on a substance, they become more irritable and their emotions are skewed. It's hard to comprehend why anyone would compromise their health and happiness for a trend. Is it worth it? Definitely not. That's all for KSAC this week. Have a great day.
Did you see last year's yearbook?
Yeah, and I heard this year is supposed to be just as good.
Hey guys, go buy your yearbook by September 30th to get the early bird price of $65. After that, it changes to $75.
Football players buy a yearbook.